Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Royal Enfield right now, and if you are a new rider and you want to buy a bike, we have our main man here, Adnan, who's going to tell us how to purchase your first motorcycle. So, Adnan, nice to meet you, man.
Welcome to Royal Enfield. Same
So,
here.
this is the guy that you need to speak to if you are here in Royal Enfield, all right? So, Adnan, the question is, let's say it's my first time and I want to buy a motorcycle. How does it go? What the documents that I need and everything else?
So basically, very first thing when you are walking into the showroom, what my job is to do a need analysis.
Okay.
So I will check basically what's your comfort level, what's your purpose of riding, and as a motorcycle, if you have already something in your mind, okay. Other than that, if you don't have something in your mind, definitely I'll suggest you as per your needs.
Okay.
So basically, I'll check if you are looking for a long tour or basically just a community riding or something adventurous. As per that, I will suggest you some models.
Okay.
Also, considering the budget, I will check how much you are planning to invest on the motorcycle. Considering that thing, I will definitely suggest you some fewer models, and then we can try the bike here in the showroom. We can check out the colors. After that, we can have a test ride also available.
Okay.
For maximum models, we have the test ride. So you can test ride the bike for a good time. Basically, you can take it on the road 15-20 minutes or 30 minutes also. A decent test ride so that you get satisfied, you have a proper feel of the bike. Then you come back. We talk about the pricing, offers, and accessories also. Because some of the accessories which are mandatory to have it on the bike before you take the delivery, as a safety guard. If you talk about safety guard, that's really important to have it. So I suggest the accessories also. After that, we finalize the complete deal, and then we go ahead with the booking. And once if I have the bike ready in my stock, it will be a 2 to 3 working day process. After your full payment, I will give the bike registered completely with the plates. And if it's not in stock, then we have to just wait until the bike arrives. So until the shipment doesn't arrive here, we don't have a booking process. We just have a normal reservation. Like if you are looking for a specific color in my upcoming shipment, I will just put on your name. Once the bike arrives, we will go ahead with the booking. And that's how the complete process goes.
So, would you recommend this motorcycle to a new rider or to a seasoned rider?
Definitely yes, I would recommend it for the new riders also. Royal Enfield is a brand which is manufacturing motorcycles. They are user friendly, very first thing, also reliable. So if you talk about the engine and technology, they are really basic, but yes, updated in the market as per the norms. If you talk about, they are Euro 5 compliant, and also in India they are BS6 compliant. For one engine specs, they are for all basically complete all the globe. So anywhere you take this engine, all specs are
on the same. I've read on the website that Royal Enfield designed the motorcycles to be universal.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if you're here or abroad.
Yes.
Should be the same.
Basically, one spec for all. So that makes a user-friendly motorcycle also for the beginners, because very few of technologies, only which are mandatory, not too much of electronics and sensors. And then we have a basic engine which is already been launched, very old. If you talk about 650s, that's 2018.
2018, you have the twins launch, the Interceptor, and the
GT
Continental GT. If, let's say, I am a seasoned rider and I want to step down into something lighter, would you also recommend this motorcycle?
Yes, I would recommend a 350cc. So if you talk about basically just riding around the city on a weekend, you want to enjoy a pleasure ride, when you are not having that adrenaline rush, only a pleasure ride, I would definitely suggest you a 350 because they are really beautiful in looks. And also, if you talk about the feel of the bike engine, they are really user-friendly, light in weight, and you will enjoy the bike riding on a Sunday morning around the city.
So, right now, the engine capacity of Royal Enfield, we have what, the 350?
Yeah, we have the 350, 450, and 650
What about,
here in UAE market.
What about the 411? There is a, oh no, the 411 was the old one, no?
Yes, now it has been upgraded to Scram 440,
440,
which is
yes.
right now not in UAE market. So if you talk about only UAE market, as I told you, we have 350cc, 450 and the 650cc.
Yeah.
So there is no more steps involved. It's a very simple process. Only challenge it comes, there is a wait for the upcoming shipment.
So that's what happened.
Yes, yes.
I've been waiting for a
some
long
of the
time.
models, they are highly in demand. If we talk about the Super Meteor, they are always in demand, and we have customers who are waiting for these bikes to arrive. We have already placed the order like couple of next 3 months if we talk about, but then when the shipment arrives, we have customers inquiries online, walk-in, digital. So basically they are interested in the bike. We inform them about the upcoming shipment, and by the time shipment arrives, it's completely booked, and once they are here, they are delivered.
So most of these bikes right now are booked.
Yes. If we talk about here in the showroom, 90% of the bikes are booked, and they are just waiting for the documentation to be completed, and then we will be delivering the bikes soon.
That's really amazing. Does Royal Enfield support customization, and what happens to the warranty?
See, it depends. Basically, we have some genuine accessories which are introduced by Royal Enfield only. So if you add those, it doesn't void the warranty, and they are genuine. Plus, they are safe to be on the motorcycle. It will not damage anything. Basically, if you talk about the guard, some people in Himalayan, if you talk about Himalayan, there are some aftermarket companies who introduced some guard which were damaging the chassis and the fitment of the because of the fitment of the guard. So considering all those things and safety of the motorcycle, just if you talk about the engine guard, coming to the electronics, yes, there shouldn't be any short circuit or any issues with the mechanism or electronics. So we consider to always suggest you genuine accessories, what we have with the list of Royal Enfield. Other than that, in market, if you talk about, there are lots of accessories. Royal Enfield is a motorcycle which gives you an option to customize till your limit. If you talk about Interceptor or Super Meteor, any motorcycle, it's your limit. What's your way of thinking? You can just customize it to any extent. But yes, considering the warranty, I will always suggest the genuine parts only, which is introduced by Royal Enfield.
Okay, that's it. Okay, folks, I'm going to give someone else, one of the main men in Royal Enfield. You can see this gentleman right here, Kranti.
Hi, how are you?
Kranti, welcome to the channel. Listen, this is where
Hey, Dad. You got your bike now?
Yes, I'm actually excited, man. I've just seen it in person with all the, it's something that you can only express when you see it. You don't see it in pictures, you cannot feel it in pictures, but when you see it, that's when actually emotions come. It draws out emotions.
You will be like
There's the feel into it, man.
You will be like a baby when you're in front of the bike. So that's it.
I would like to feature Royal Enfield in my channel. And because it's going to be my first bike, and when you have your first bike, you are very connected to it in a lot of levels. Emotional, physical, mental. I know mental because I've been so obsessed with it for a year. So before I go, Ban, is there anything else that you want to say to viewers about Royal Enfield? I would like them to know that Royal Enfield is here, and it's a motorcycle that they can actually show off, they can be proud of. There are other brands out there, of course, but if you want to have a connection, emotional connection to your bike, I would say Royal Enfield. This is my take. Would you like to say something to them?
There's nothing to say. Royal Enfield is there from 1901. It's very oldest manufacturer still.
Yes, it's British history, man.
It's still.
From Iker.
Yes.
Iker Motors.
The one thing I can say is, if you want a bike with no headaches, if you want a bike with the lovely community, you want a bike that you want to enjoy all weather, with all the conditions, it can take all the beat up, all the conditions, it will be a superhero. It can take you to the roads, no roads, anywhere you want to go, it will give you support. And we'll also have a program called Know Your Wheels. It's a workshop program. And for the
It's a program, Know Your Wheels.
yes, there's a program called Know Your Wheels, which we introduced last year. It was very successful, and basically it's for the people who have recently bought the motorcycle or who are coming to the motorcycle culture.
Yeah.
So we wanted to empower them, because every time, in case anything you got stuck somewhere, there's nothing that you have to wait for the help. You can fix it on your own. So that kind of empowerment you will get it when you visit that
So
program.
it's like a mechanic school.
It
but
shows
self-study
you-
mechanic school. Something
yes,
like
It shows you how to change if there is a tire puncture or something, and
Yeah.
how to do your puncture stuff, how to make sure that how to lube your chain, how to tighten the chain in case if there is any sensors failure, you know what sensor has gone wrong, and changing it, how you can run the bike.
Yeah.
And if it stops, then you have to check those checkpoints. Okay, from where is the error, where to check, and make sure that you start the bike and you continue your journey.
So how can I, as a new rider, or enroll or apply on this program?
Once you take your bike, you will be always part of the community. You will be added to the club. So any programs before the launch, we will roll out the Google Sheet or Google Form, and you register yourself,
Yeah.
and you get a call. And it will be scheduled in such a way that on a free hours on Sunday morning or Saturday evening,
Yeah.
it will be done in the workshop. Either you can get your own bike, you can work on your own bike, or if the bike is already, if a certain bike is ready to do that kind of a job,
Yeah.
then we will show you, teach you how to do it.
to do it.
At the same time, you can get your bike, physically put it on the bay, and you can lift it up, and you see what to be done on the bike.
So that's amazing. I mean, for a new rider, that will actually answer most of the queries, the questions and the concerns, like how do I change chain, lube the chain, or adjust suspension.
Correct.
Is that how it is?
Yes.
That's
yes.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be the special timing this day. Would you have a number? Because I want to show it to them. Place, number, people can be here. Okay, so that's it for now, and thank you very much for listening. Remember, be better, be safer, be wiser.